Breaking news shocks the world tonight as a wave of Ukrainian drones has penetrated Russian defenses and turned Moscow into what witnesses are describing as a firestorm. The capital, known for its order, power, and grandeur, has been rocked by explosions, its skyline illuminated by fire, and its people shaken by the kind of devastation they never imagined could strike their own city. The sounds of blasts echoed across districts, smoke plumes rose above landmarks, and the internet flooded with videos capturing the chaos. Hello everyone, welcome back. Please subscribe and like my videos because what we are covering today is not only history in the making, but a moment that is reshaping how the world views modern warfare. The initial shock of the attack sent waves of panic through Moscow's population. Sirens screamed through the night as air defenses opened fire, lighting up the skies with streaks of tracer rounds and interceptor missiles. Yet despite Russia's heavily layered security system, multiple drones broke through. Fuel depots exploded, warehouses erupted into fireballs, and entire neighborhoods glowed with orange flames that could be seen miles away. The exterior view of the city tells a story of destruction: burning buildings, shattered glass covering streets, and black smoke that turned dawn into a darker shadow of night. Videos captured by civilians show fire engulfing high-rise apartments, cars overturned by shockwaves, and ambulances rushing toward districts that once seemed far removed from war. Inside homes and shelters, the atmosphere was suffocating. Families gathered in candlelit gnomes, the buzz of drones and explosions overhead sending children into tears and parents into silent fear. Apartment blocks trembled as shock waves cracked ceilings and blew open doors. The stench of burning chemicals seeped into stairwells as alarms blared, urging people to evacuate. In many places, power was cut, plunging interiors into darkness, while outside, the glow of flames reflected through shattered windows. For those huddled in basements, the minutes felt like hours. It was a night that left even the most resilient citizens shaken, realizing that the security they believed surrounded their capital had vanished. Ukraine's drone program has grown in both scale and performance over the course of the war. What started as improvised devices striking near the front lines has now evolved into long-range precision operations capable of reaching deep into Russian territory. In this latest strike, reports suggest that more than 24 drones were launched, each guided with an increasing accuracy. While Russia claimed interceptions, the undeniable fact is that enough drones found their targets to unleash one of the most devastating nights Moscow has experienced since the war began. Their performance demonstrates not only technological advancement, but also tactical intelligence. As Ukrainian forces continue to test and exploit gaps in Russia's air defense systems, Russia's safety net has been exposed as vulnerable. For years, the Russian government has presented Moscow as an impenetrable fortress, ringed by layers of anti-aircraft batteries, electronic jamming systems, and radar coverage. But tonight's events proved otherwise. Despite interceptors roaring into the sky and explosions from defensive fire echoing across the city, drones still reached oil depots, government-linked facilities, and even civilian neighborhoods. Safety for the people of Moscow is no longer guaranteed. What Ukrainians have lived with daily since the start of the war, the fear of the next air raid, the uncertainty of the next explosion, is now being experienced by those who once thought the war was distant. It is a sobering realization for Russians who believed their capital untouchable. The unique selling points of these attacks lie not just in destruction, but in symbolism. Each drone that penetrates Russian airspace sends a message louder than any explosion. It says that power and prestige cannot shield a capital from modern technology. It says that the war is no longer just about battlefields in Donbass or cities like Kharkiv and Mariupol, but about the very heart of Russia. It delivers psychological shock to civilians, erodes confidence in leadership, and puts pressure on the Kremlin to explain why billions spent on defense cannot prevent such intrusions. The symbolism is as fiery as the burning depot. the message that no one is beyond the reach of this war. Thank you for staying with VOX Planet News for this in-depth coverage of one of the most dramatic developments of the ongoing conflict. Please subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who wants to understand the realities of modern warfare. History is being written in fire and smoke.